Hey everyone, Pastor Dressler here. Got another edition of Up Close and Personal. We'll fill you in on some of the upcoming events, show a few pictures of the last week or so, and just remind you of a few things dealing with COVID and all that fun stuff. So here we go. Week two. Hard to believe 2 weeks are in the books already, and a great little picture here of I think this was the third day of school. We had the fire department out just welcoming the kids to school, and nothing better than a big red fire engine to get kids' attention in the morning. A few things coming up this Monday. We have a PAC meeting, and all parents are members of PAC, so we encourage you to come out and be part of this. They're going to cover a lot of ground at this PAC meeting, so hopefully make some decisions that'll affect the year and make it a very positive year. Things like what are we going to do for fundraising, what events can we have, and that sort of thing. So if you can be here at all for that PAC meeting on Monday at 7 p.m., we'd love to have you there. Also, School Picture Day, not far around the corner, September 21st. So just mark that on your calendars and get the kids all prettied up for that day. And then, move this guy out of here. On October 9th, and that's the Thanksgiving long weekend. Friday is a PD day, so the students won't have school that day. The teachers are in class for that day and improving their skills and their learning. So just make a note of that on October 9th, no school for students. And that's the same as Parkland County as well. Buses won't be running on that day. Okay, I just wanted to get this guy here again. Just wanted to update you on some things with COVID and remind you about this resource as well. Many of you may know about the online resource where you go through and it lists it'll ask you questions about possible symptoms, and then it'll tell you whether you should get tested or not. That online tool, it's great and everything, but it certainly doesn't cover all the questions that parents have. What we found is the 811 Health Link number has been very helpful to a lot of parents. So if you have questions that you're not sure about, for example, I took my child home because they had a sore throat. What about the siblings? Can the brothers and sisters go to school or not? These are the guys that'll answer your question. If you call 811, they will give you the answers you need as to whether children should be home or should be in school. We here at the school, we're not medical people. So we don't have all the knowledge and the expertise of the people that man these hotlines. So it's best to talk to them, get your advice from them, and they'll give you the okay as to whether you can bring your child to school or not. All right, and just on that note, a big thank you to parents. You're taking this very seriously. A number of you have, you've kept your kids home because, they maybe showed a symptom and then are getting the appropriate tests if you've been guided to. Or if a child starts to show some sort of symptoms during the day and we call home and let you know, you've been quick to come and get your child. So thank you. You're doing your part, and we appreciate that. We'll have the various protocols here at school, but parents, we need you to do your part as well in terms of acting on these symptoms, and that's what we're seeing. We're seeing parents being very responsible. So thank you. Together, we'll do our best to keep school going and keep these kids in class and hopefully keep this virus away from us. Okay, here's our kindergarten class. You can see them spreading out. This was at the end of the day, getting ready to go home. So they've been practicing their physical distancing when they get ready to leave for the day, and it was good to see them do that. Also, as you know, we did our Rainbow Picture Day. Now, normally we gather all the kids together in one big group, the whole school out there in our different colored T-shirts. Again, that would be mixing the cohorts, so we didn't want to do that this time. So we took individual pictures of each class, and one of our parents has graciously volunteered to do some work with Photoshop to bring those individual photos together and make it look like one photo. So we're very thankful for some of our talented parents who help us out with things like this. And we'll let you know when we have the result, and you'll see it. Amid all these distancing measures and stuff, we're still trying to remind the kids that God is not distant. God stays with you. And during his chapel message on Wednesday, Pastor Buck really hit home that idea that while we are separated and need to have distance between each other at this point and sometimes feel very disconnected from others, we are not disconnected from God. God remains connected to us. And one of the ways he does that is through his holy word, through the Bible. And one of the ways we stay connected to God is by going to our chapel service and hearing God's word being spoken to us and responding to him in prayer and praise. So we're very glad that with the appropriate measures, we are still able to have our chapel services and hear God's word, in addition to hearing it every day in school as well. But it's important that these kids are reminded that God remains connected to us, especially in times like this. All right, everyone. Well, that's a nice quick update, and next week we'll have a few more things coming up and talk to you about a few other items as well. But for now, week 2 is in the books. Things are going well. The kids are enjoying seeing one another, and some great learning has begun to happen. Take care. God bless.